Hello, everyone. So, the thing about Fuga 2 is I bought this when it came out back in April. It had the absolute unfortunate timing of coming out either the same day or the same week as Tears of the Kingdom. I didn't play it at the time because at the time I had not finished Fuga 1. We finally finished Fuga 1 in September. I started streaming that in like June. Or July, I forget which. That was like 3 months of one game. So this is a 20 to 24 hour game, so we're going to be streaming this every Wednesday for a while. So I hope y'all are ready for another journey with me. We're actually going to have a few RPGs coming up on stream because 2 weeks from Tuesday, I'll have, well, actually, on the 17th, more specifically, I'll have Super Mario RPG, which will be our next Tuesday game. And after Fuga 2, I'll probably be streaming Skies of Arcadia. Hey, Zeno. So, we're going to be doing a lot of RPGs, something that I wouldn't normally do, because I want to. And there's a very good chance I might actually keep Wednesday as an RPG day. And have that be a day where I will try to always go for 4 hours. I might just go for 3, just because RPGs are pretty meaty. But there's a bunch of RPGs, especially from the PS2 era, that I really, really want to play. And I would love to show them to you guys. I'm talking stuff like Radiata Stories, Rogue Galaxy, Star Ocean Till the End of Time, Lord of the Rings The Third Age. And even some that may be a little older, like Star Ocean Second Story, or the remake that just came out, actually. Or stuff like Silver for the Dreamcast, which is something that Saroshi recommended to me and I actually owned. That's basically the Dreamcast's answer to FF7. It's not nearly as good from what I know, but it's still supposed to be a pretty damn good RPG for its time. For a Western game trying to ape JRPGs. Two Worlds. Isn't... I know that game. That's not a good game, is it? But yeah, I would love for Wednesday to just be an RPG day. I think Azra does that, where one of the days of the week for her is an RPG day. Well, unless Two Worlds isn't... Is Two Worlds the bad RPG you told me about a long time ago? The one with the really terrible voice acting? It's... Okay, yeah, alright, so it is the same game. Just making sure. Before I begin, though, I was in a call with my friend Nuri the Nerd earlier, and we were chatting about a lot of stuff, and she told me that something I told her, she told me I should tell you guys, because I never mentioned it on stream. Some of you maybe already know this, but I had a dream a few nights ago where Elon Musk threatened my Skyrim husband, and I got so angry I snapped his neck. That is all I can remember from the dream. Now, obviously, it's just a dream. I wouldn't necessarily do that to Elon Musk in real life. I would love to, but I wouldn't because I don't want to be arrested. Because killing people is wrong, as we all know. However, no one messes with my Skyrim husband. For legal reasons, I have to stress this was a dream and I have no control over my dreams. Okay, that's all I'm trying to get out here. The one where you can kill the final boss at the beginning of the game by making him aggro some villagers in the first village. Who's my Skyrim husband? Scott's Many Marshes, of course. The best Skyrim husband. So, in my playthrough on Steam Deck, I married Scott's Many Marshes like I always do because I fucking always play Skyrim the same way. But I also have been traveling with Dirkethis, and my headcanon is that Dirkethis, Scouts, and I are in a polyamorous relationship. I actually ignored Serana to keep Dirkethis with me. What about Shavi? See, the Argonian ladies are hot, but they sound like smokers, and I can't stand their voices. Argonian men, absolutely sexy voice. The Argonian women voices make me gag. I hate it. They could have gone with a raspy voice. Ellie VT, I think that's her name, is a wonderful VTuber and content creator, and she has a raspy voice. I love women with raspy voices, but not when they sound like they previously smoked 2 packs of cigarettes a day. Thank you, ESO, for giving both Argonian men and women good voices. I really should sit down and play ESO. Anyways, let's play Fuga 2. Now, there's a previous story recap, which we don't need to do because we streamed it, and I hope you guys remember it. However, I chose to not skip the tutorial. I got a bunch of notifications when I started up the game because I got the true ending of the first game. So I got a bunch of extra items, I got the original costumes. Yeah, I killed a lot of people and blew up some stuff. Exactly, save the world. Yeah, exactly. But I am not going to skip the tutorial just so I can make sure I get a refresher on everything. You actually have the option of skipping the tutorial if you have clear save from the first game. In fact, it looks like you get more items if you have multiple clear saves, but I only have the one clear save because I only beat it once. Good job, you band of twisted fucking psychopaths. I mean, they are children, so same thing. Alright. Start. Data 1. When saving, an icon will appear at the bottom right of the screen. Do not quit the game or turn off the power during this time. Okay. Yeah, I've been sitting on this game since April. I'm glad I'm finally playing it. Ooh, updated art. No. Yeah? No. Oh, wait a minute. I think I have the wrong language enabled. No, this can't be real. Hey. How could this happen? Sounds like Japanese is enabled instead of French. No, May! I'm a fire in Malaysia! Sometime earlier. Hey, hon. Pharaoh, central metropolis of Gasco. How far could the Tyrannus have gone? It's not like something that huge could stay hidden out of sight. Say the same about this hunk of junk. Man, it feels like a bad dream being in here. Maybe it is a bad dream. Never would have imagined we'd be chasing after Tyrannus in a Burman tank. Yeah, it's a long language. Whoops. The children chased tirelessly after the Tyrannus. The same Tyrannus that used to save their loved ones in the fight against Burman. Their pursuit is aided by the Tarascus, a Burman tank they once subdued themselves. Can't this thing go any faster? The Tarascus is currently running self-repair protocol, so its functionality is limited. Wait. Is that hacks? Wait, is that fucking hacks? Increasing speed any further would be a great risk. The trail of tracks left by the treads of the Tyrannus yet remain. Oh, he's missing an eye. Following them will offer a high probability of catching up to it. Didn't I kill you? Ugh. His voice still gives me the creeps. Picking up a reading ahead that does not match the Tyrannus' signature. His estimated size is that of a Burman tank. No one's ever really gone. We literally obliterated him. Advancing will almost certainly result in hostilities. How are there still Burman tanks in Gasco? They all should have crawled home with their tails between their legs ages ago. Don't waste time thinking about that now. Battle stations, everyone. Enemy tank approaching firing range. All personnel prepare for battle. Damn, they're firing on us. Oh, what is that thing? What is that thing? Appears to be modeled after the tanks of the Burman Imperial Army, though its make is entirely different. It is unmanned. The tank seems to be moving autonomously. What the heck is that? I don't know what it is, but I know we'll lose the Tyrannus if we don't send it packing. Let's do this. Destroy your enemies with the 3 gun turrets on the giant tank Tarascus. Children placed at a gun turret will attack with their skilled weapon type. Select grenade launcher. I can't return the title. Can I change the options here? There we go. Okay. What costumes do I have? Everyday wear, nostalgic outfit, sleepwear, tail concerto, steampunk. We're gonna leave them at defaults.
Je vais essayer. Ouais.
No one's with Malt. Astrid, hun. And the results, specs, yeah, we know. We managed to beat it. Everyone okay? Yeah, looks like the Tarascus pulled through for us. It's just like the Tyrannus. It's, The Tarascus was manufactured for the purpose of controlling the Vandergund. According to my memories, I oversaw its creation during the invasion of Gasco. To your memories? Wait, are you in the tank? Huh? Oh. Okay. Say it like you're talking about someone else. It was all your fault, Hax. Shoulder the blame. I have his memories and knowledge, but I myself am not the one you knew as Hax. I reside here merely as an artificial intelligence that absorbed the core of the Vandergund. So you're kind of like Jean back on the Tyrannus. I wish Sox was here. He'd be able to explain everything. Got that right. We gotta hurry and catch up to them. More importantly, we have to figure out why this happened.
Une année s'était écoulée depuis l'armistice conclu entre Gasco et l'Empire Berman.
A year has passed since the armistice was signed between Burman and Gasco, bringing the war to an end.
Les enfants, qui, dans la douleur, avaient mené le pays à la victoire, menaient désormais une vie paisible.
The children, no longer embroiled in bloody conflict, had each gone their separate ways to enjoy the peaceful lives they fought for.
Un beau jour, tous reçurent une lettre de l'armée de Gasco leur demandant de se rassembler à Pharao, la nouvelle capitale du pays.
One day, the children received letters from the Gasco army requesting they convene in Faro, the new capital city. 24 hours earlier. Faro, central metropolis of Gasco. Presidential Residence Plaza. So they have airships. You know, wasn't there a spot in Slaughter that resembled this? I know there's a Faro in Slaughter. How far apart are the islands in this? Because Slaughter takes place a good, I think, at least 100 years after Fuga 1. And they mentioned at the end of Fuga 1 that the free lands of Gasco, which was a giant floating sky island, broke apart and became the archipelago, which became several of the islands that we saw in Slaughter, which I haven't streamed yet. I will stream Slaughter at some point. I just have to figure out how the hell I'm going to play a DS game on stream. I have options. I just have to decide on one. But several of the provinces in the free lands of Gasco that we saw in the first game, like Dale, Faro, and Shepherd, became areas... Wait, no, not Shepherd. That wasn't one of them. Became islands as part of the archipelago in the Shepherd Republic in Slaughter, like Dale and Faro, two areas you can actually visit in that game. So if we're in Faro, are we on a sky island, or has the archipelago not fully formed yet? Or unformed. Would it be unformed? Maybe he got me... I'm reading that comment too late. It's been a year since the fighting ended.
Salut.
Glad to see you're doing well.
Ouais.
Same goes for all of you. I wish Jin and Wappa could be here too.
Au fait.
Jin's got his hands full overseeing the factory he inherited.
Yo.
And Wappa's been out roaming the open road. No one can get a hold of her, it seems. Figures. That certainly sounds like what they'd be... That certainly sounds like what they'd be up to. Hana, that's her name. Oh, I like that code. It's been forever, Sheena. How's your mom doing? I've been worried about her.
Oui.
Oh, she's doing much better now.
Ah oui?
Looks like Chicken Hack might be coming late. You can feed a Luigi Lizard Man. I can't wait till everyone shows up. Hee hee. She looks so cute with that hat.
Tandis que les enfants fêtaient leur retrouvaille, le lieutenant Muscat de l'armée de Gasco apparut pour les remercier.
While the children were chatting and reminiscing, Lieutenant Muscat of the Gasco army arrived to offer her gratitude. By the way, I did look up a non-spoiler way of getting the true ending, so I know what I need to do here. It's a little more work than it was in the first game to get the true ending. I am going to do my damnedest to get it. Wait, no it's not. No, it's the same amount of work. I'm fucking stupid. Never mind. There is a character we will meet later on in the game that, just like with Fuga 1, you have to get to rank 2 with at least 6 children. Which you would want to do anyways, because that's how you unlock the pair attack, and you really want those attacks. The game's like necessary. It's necessary to have them. Otherwise, you have less of a reason to pair certain children up, and you want to have every available option to you. So that's something that I would just end up doing naturally. I don't know the specifics about this character, and I'm not revealing their name, but I do know who it is. If you happen to look it up to figure out what I'm talking about, or you've played the game, please do not say who it is yet, because we won't meet them for a while, I don't think. I don't know when you meet them, I will say that, but we won't meet them for a while, most likely. If this is the same pacing as the first game. Which I'm assuming it does. We appreciate each of you coming all this way. I hate to interrupt your reunion, but would you mind coming with me?
Huh?
Oh, no problem at all. Lieutenant Muscat, was it?
Oui.
That's right. Sorry to get right to it, but there's something I'd like you to see. Though I imagine it might not stir up the greatest memories for you all.
Elle leur demanda de la suivre.
The children
Et les
followed
mena jusqu'à
Lieutenant
un
Muscat
hangar
to a large
gigantesque.
depot.
Devant eux,
Within the
gisait
depot, the
silencieuse une
fortress of
forteresse
steel that had
d'acier
seen
qu'ils
the
ne connaissaient
children
que
through the
trop
war
bien.
loomed silently.
Huh?
Is that the Tyrannus? the present time. Also, tank approaching. His signature matches that of the previous autonomous tank.
Comment?
Another one? Everyone, battle stations.
Ouais.
Roger that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. So costumes. Do, yes, I know. Set items, additional costumes, additional costumes. There we go. Alright. Let's see what everyone is. Malt Marzipan is 13. Oh no, Fondant is 13. I forgot her last name was Fondant. I like that outfit. Kyle Bavaroy, which I'm assuming is a kind of food. It's 12. Born Brioche is 11. It's a kind of bread. Sox Million, who's 11. Looks like he's a scientist now. May Marzipan, who's 5. Chick Mont Blanc, who's 7. Hack Mont Blanc, who's 7. Sheena Falafel, who's 10. Falafel's good, by the way. If you haven't had falafel before, you're missing out. Britt Strudel, I forgot his last name was Strudel, who's 10. Shrine Hacks, who's fucking dead. Bennett Muscot. Oh boy. Oh boy, that's a lot. Oh good god, that's a lot. Oh dear, that's a lot. That's a lot. Count pages. Locations. Files. Link events. Events? Oh, endings. All children survive upon clearing the game. One of the children is dead upon clearing the game. All children are dead. Please do not say the phrase, all children are dead, like that. Upon clearing the game, all children are alive and resolution is 90 or higher and is greater than empathy. Upon clearing the game, all children are alive and empathy is 90 or higher and is greater than resolution. Alright, I don't know what that means. End cards 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This looks like we got around 11 chapters again. And then unknown. Yeah, I just wanted to see all that. I see some kind of scoring method. Is that money? Wait, is that the money from Salata Robo? What were they called? Rings? Something like that? Within resolution. Interesting. Oh, wait, this is supposed to be a trilogy, so eventually we're going to see a third game. Yeah. Yep. Sure does.
Je suis prête.
Yep.
Je m'en occupe. Food. Merde.
Did Malt just say merde?
Désolé.
On continue.
Merde means shit.
En attaque.
Je m'en occupe.
Yeah. Yep. 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 You have just made me move them around. Why? Bobby Hill, we're preteens day. I can't do a Bobby Hill voice. I can do Hank Hill, but I can't do Bobby Hill. But something, by the way, that I learned within the past like year or two Most of the voice actors from Humongous Entertainment didn't move on to other things, except for Pajama Sam's voice actress, who became Bobby Hill. Or who voiced Bobby Hill after Pajama Sam. She's like one of the only ones who actually moved on to other things. It is funny when you read about people who voice stuff in FMV games or just weird PC games. Like how they move on to other things. Like how the voice of actress of Pajama Sam moved on to a lot of other cartoons. It wasn't just Bobby Hill that she moved on to, because she was in other things. I believe she was in Recess. The mentally handicapped man in Phantasmagoria eventually moved on to be one of the main not one of the main characters, but one of the characters, recurring characters in the show ER, which was a Michael Crichton written TV show that I've never seen because medical trauma upsets me. And also, let's not forget that the main character of Harvester, who did a very good job acting as the main character of Harvester, moved on to prison for life. I'm not going to say why, other than he really was a kidder, Steve. If you know, you know. Please don't say why. I do not want to have that conversation.
Where?
She also did Patty from Doug. Yeah, the dude from Harvester is kind of a shitlord. Are you just gonna make me attack?
Food!
Oh. I suppose I could have defended. I do want to stream Harvester at some point. I don't know when. I'm just gonna note that don't look up the actor. Yeah, Harvester, it's not really a great game, but it's a uniquely surreal game. You will not find many games that are as surreal as Harvester. Just, for the love of God, don't look up the lead actor. You don't want to know what he did. I know some of you are probably looking it up right now and you're ignoring my warning. Also, tank no longer detected, reverting alert level to normal. Thanks, Hax. And it feels weird to thank him like that. You're not wrong, it's just, well, we need to rely on this tank if we're ever going to catch up to the Tyrannus. So is May dead?
Where?
Exactly. That's right. We have to stop the Tyrannus no matter what. Indeed, and the game got more messed up in the last half in the lounge. Yeah, it's like... It's a really fucked up game. Giant Depot, Pharaoh.
Huh?
Also, we're probably only going to go for 3 hours tonight for 2 reasons. I had an incredibly large lunch and did not have a proper supper because I wasn't hungry. So, I'm going to end after 3 hours to ensure that I have enough time to eat again before I go to bed. And I'm going to be real with you, I also really want to play the Mario Kart DLC, which is coming out tonight. In fact, it should actually be out in about 20 minutes. So, I'm just going to be real with you, that's part of the reason. But, I do need to eat, and, I did have an unpleasant morning because I, woke up at 4 a.m., suddenly realizing I forgot to set my alarm back, to get up early, because... Oh, I didn't even mention what I did today. Zeno and I and our dad went out today to sell some games. I made about $100 from that, by the way. Some games that we had been holding on to that we were trying to get rid of for a while. So that way we can go through the games again and actually pull stuff from the shelves. Because I need you to understand, the spot we were putting the sold games, or games we were going to sell, is was full. Update's already out. Oh god. Oh boy. Well, let me know how the things are. Also, good news, hon. That's good news. Also, SAG-AFTRA won, not Strike won. Well, no. No, that would still be correct, because the Strike won it for Strike. Slow down, Spike. Slow down. The SAG-AFTRA strike won for SAG-AFTRA. So that is correct. I am stupid. I am scatterbrained today. I apologize. But, we sold some games. Very happy to find that the shop is still open. In fact, a lot of the shops where we went to are still open. I was worried that some of them would close. One of my favorite restaurants is still open. There's a hot dog place that I didn't realize was there that I want to try. Excuse me. And I saw an awful lot of pride flags around the area. SEG hasn't released details on the deal yet, though, so nobody knows if they caved on the AI or not. I hope they didn't. But we went to a grocery store called Mariano's, which is another local chain. We got like 3 or 4 local chains in Chicago. But I just want to show on stream what I got there. So I got pepper steak and rice, which is pretty good. That's not what I'm going to show you, though. Just give me a sec here. Because this particular Mariano's has another local chain inside of it. You know how most grocery stores, or just, not grocery stores, big box stores like Walmart or Target have other businesses in them, like a McDonald's or a Starbucks or something? This Mariano's had a Stan's Donuts in it. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's huge. What in the motherfuck? What? Oh my god. Hang on, hang on. Bear with me here. Why is this so goddamn big? I'm just trying to show the cool donut I got. Why was it so fucking massive? Yeah, I got a red velvet donut. Yeah, I love red velvet. Let me just stick that here so you guys can continue looking at it. I fucking love red velvet so much. I can't have much red velvet because cake actually really fucks with my stomach. I don't know what it is, but cake fucks me up really badly. But the donut was immaculate. If you are ever in Chicago, be it for Midwest Fur Fest, to visit me, or for any other reason, go to Stan's Donuts. Trust me, they have amazing donuts. I have not tried it, but they have a lemon pistachio donut. They have glazed donuts. They have so-called sandwiches, including, I think, donut sandwiches. They have pretzel bun sandwiches. And I don't mean pretzel bun. I mean the buns are actual pretzels. If I remember correctly. They have apple fritters, which is what Zeno got. They have so many amazing things. And it's like the best donut chain in the city, if not the state. So, I cannot sing enough praise for Stan's Donuts. But goddamn, that red velvet donut was amazing. Normally, at other grocery stores here, like Jewel Osco or Local Market, other chains like that, and I'm assuming this would have been the case for older chains like Dominic's or Treasure Island, both of which went out of business. Those chains carry Stan's Donuts. Not the freshly made ones from the restaurant, but store brand or store-bought ones, where they're just made and then shipped to stores. You can get chocolate dipped, birthday cake, and even shamrock ones around March. But there's like 3 or 4 different grocery chains around here, and they all sell local stuff, obviously, because they're local. And they have beautiful looking food in them. I cannot tell if I am just biased because I live in Chicago, but goddamn, Chicago food just hits different. I just love talking about food. Anyways, back to the game. Why is the Tyrannus here? Never thought I'd see it again. Looks like it's primed and ready to get right back into the thick of things. Wow, I almost forgot how big it is. It's huge. Well, it looks a little less beat up than it did a year ago. Like it removed the scratches on its hull all on its own. A strange tank.
Ils étaient face au Taranis, le char géant à bord duquel ils avaient combattu autrefois.
The reunited children were brought before the Tyrannus, their erstwhile ally on the field of battle.
L'imposante
The
structure
tank was
était
covered in
habillée
scaffolding as if
d'échafaudages,
undergoing a
laissant
thorough
deviner que
survey.
des recherches étaient en cours.
Thorough. Not thorough. As you can see, we've launched a thorough inspection of the Tyrannus, but the door is sealed tight and we can't get in.
Bien.
Do you have any idea why that might be? I don't think any of us even knew it could be locked.
Vraiment?
That's right, I don't think anyone besides us has ever been in the Tyrannus. Let me have a look.
Huh?
Huh? What was that sound? Guess it's open now.
Quoi?
I see. Perhaps the Tyrannus only allows entry to those it deems worthy.
Je vous remercie.
Now that the door is open, we can finally continue our inspection within the vehicle.
Un félinéco à l'air distingué et une jeune demoiselle qui semblait être sa fille
I don't want to see
s'approchèrent.
already. At that moment, a well-dressed Filineco gentleman and young lady joined them. They appeared to be father and daughter.
Le visage de l'homme était couvert de bandages, tandis que la jeune fille se tenait derrière lui, l'air anxieuse.
The man peered out from under his bandaged face while the girl fidgeted restlessly behind him. So we can finally survey the interior, can we, Camille? Lieutenant Muscat.
Oui.
Indeed, thanks to the children paying us a visit.
Écoutez.
Allow me to introduce you all. This is President Shane Muscat, my father. Oh, okay.
Huh?
Wait, you're the president's daughter? I had no idea. I suppose I never mentioned it. This is my sister, Vanilla. That's the one we have to get level 2 with. I didn't think we'd see her already.
Merci.
Allow me to offer my heartfelt gratitude for making the long journey here. Thank you, one and all.
Vanilla.
Come now, Vanilla. Introduce yourself.
Enchanté. Je suis Vanilla.
Okay. I'm Vanilla. Nice to meet you all. Nice to meet you too. I'm Malt and this is my sister May. Hiya, I'm May. I'm Hana. Malt and I are both from Petite Mona. Pleased to meet you, Vanilla. Pleased to meet you both, Hana and May. Oh, I don't want to get in the way of any more than I have. Back to my duties. Are you staying, Vanilla?
Oui.
Yes, Father.
Entendu.
Alright then, I'll leave her in your hands, Lieutenant.
Oui.
Understood?
D'un léger hochement de tête, le président tira sa révérence.
Nodding
Sans
in
lâcher des yeux
information,
le
the president took
Tyrannus.
his leave of the depot. His gaze never leaving the Tyrannus.
Anna, May, Boron,
Hana,
Sox
May,
et
Boron,
Brit
and Sox,
étaient
Boron,
déjà à
Sox,
l'intérieur du
and
char
Brits were
et
the first to enter
s'apprêtaient à
the
l'explorer.
Tyrannus. They began preparations to survey the interior. Those are the, ones in the intro.
Malte,
While
Kyle
Malt,
et
Kyle,
Sheena,
and
quant à
Sheena
eux,
remained outside to answer
répondaient aux
Lieutenant
questions du
Muscat's
lieutenant
inquiries.
Muscat,
Chicken Hack
quand
arrived
Chic et
late.
Hack arrivèrent, un peu en retard.
Sorry for showing up late. Long time no see, everyone. Whoa, the Tyrannus. Are you all taking it for a joyride?
Huh?
What? No, no.
C'est
At that
alors qu'un
moment, something
phénomène
peculiar
inexplicable
happened.
se produisit. Toutes les
The
portes
doors of
du
the Tyrannus all
se
suddenly
refermèrent
closed tight with
soudainement en
no
même temps.
warning.
Quoi?
What the? Lieutenant Muscat, we can't open the doors. Huh? Is anyone in there besides the children?
Huh?
No, we were still readying the equipment. Only the children are inside.
Alors que tout le monde s'agitait à l'extérieur du Taranis, les armes
In
de
the midst of the
celui-ci
commotion,
commencèrent à
each turret on the
s'activer.
Tyrannus stirred and made ready to fire.
Tous les canons du char
They all
étaient à
trained their
présent
aim straight
rivés sur
ahead
les
in the
portes du
entrance to the
hangar qui
depot.
lui faisaient face.
This is bad. Quickly, everyone, get away from the Tyrannus.
Au moment où elle
As soon as the
prononça ces mots,
lieutenant issued her warning,
armes
the Tyrannus
firent.
opened fire.
les portes du
The
hangar
doors of the
voletaient
depot
dans
were
un
blown
bruit
apart, and
assourdissant,
fragments of the
tandis
ceiling and
qu'une
walls
partie des murs
collapsed
et
as
du
they lost
plafond
their
commençaient à
supports.
s'effondrer. Tirant une
The
nouvelle
Tyrannus
salve,
slowly
le
advanced out of
Taranis
the
se mit
depot,
lentement
turrets
en
never
marche
ceasing
et
their
sortit du
fire.
hangar. Il
The
poursuivit
tank
son
continued
assaut
its
sur les
exodus
bâtiments et chars de
unimpeded,
l'armée
shredding
de
apart every
Gasco
Gasco
postés à
tank and structure
l'extérieur,
in its path.
engloutissant les alentours dans une mer de feu.
Sheena, where's everybody else? They're on the Tyrannus.
May.
No. May, everyone. No! Father!
Les cris déchirants de Vanilla résonnaient
Vanilla's
dans les
anguished
décombres
cry
du
echoed
hangar.
throughout the ruined depot.
Elle fixait du regard la résidence
Her
présidentielle où
gaze was
son père
fixed on the
exerçait
government
ses
state
fonctions.
house where the president had
À présent
returned,
noyé
now
dans les
consumed
flammes.
in a sea of fire.
Que dois-je faire?
Father, he just returned to his office. He's still in there. No. How could this have happened?
Écoutez.
I'll mobilize the unit and search for the president. Malt, you and the others get Vanilla somewhere safe.
En avant!
Understood. Come on, Vanilla. Follow us. Okay.
Les enfants prirent refuge dans un autre hangar de l'armée, hors de portée des flammes.
The children hunkered down near another depot that had escaped the inferno caused by the Tyrannus.
Après avoir
They
repris
each
leur
took a deep
souffle,
breath and
ils
collected
tentèrent
themselves
de
before
faire le point sur
discussing the
la
next plan
situation
of
et de
action.
décider quoi faire.
Is everyone alright? Anyone hurt?
Oui.
I think we're okay. We need to hurry and chase after the Tyrannus. How none of the others are still inside. Right, but how are we supposed to catch up to it? Ugh. This is unforgivable. Father, I will avenge you. Vanilla, are you okay? You want to follow that tank, don't you?
Ouais.
Yeah, that's right. If we had a way to chase after it, we'd set out right away, but
Eh bien...
leave that to me. I think I might know a way.
Quoi?
No way. Is this
C'est pas vrai!
the Tarascus?
Le hangar
Yellow
où
led
les
the
ennemis de
others to a
Vanilla
depot that held the
abritait le
Tarascus, the
Tarascus,
enemy tank they
la
once
machine de
bested on the
cauchemar qu'ils
battlefield.
pensaient avoir anéantie autrefois. Les enfants,
The children were
incrédules,
mortified to see
ne
their former
savaient comment
nemesis
réagir.
before them. I need you all to understand. Mortified means embarrassed, not afraid. Why do people not understand this? Y'all know better. Why is the Tarascus here? I thought we destroyed this hunk of junk.
Oui.
The wreckage was gathered for further study, and before long it had fully repaired itself. At least that's what my father in the military said. They think it might even be fully operational again. I see. It does have other meanings depending on usage. Is one of them afraid? Me fail English? That's impossible. Well, the army's got its hands full at the moment, and I don't see anyone else around.
Eh,
Hey, you sure about this?
on va les sauver!
I am. We have to stop the Tyrannus and save everyone.
Oui. Allons-y.
You're right. I'm going to.
Oui.
Me too.
En
Me three.
avant!
Alright, move out.
déterminés,
Filled
les
with
enfants se
determination,
hâtèrent vers le Tarascus,
the children made a run for the Tarascus.
mais furent stoppés dans leur
They heard
élan par la
Vanilla
voix
cry
de
out from
Vanilla.
behind them. Please take me with you.
Non.
It's probably better you stay here. We're setting out to do something really dangerous.
Eh.
Apologize to Lieutenant Muscat for us for using the Tarascus without permission, would you? Mortification is fear caused by humiliation. Interesting. Undertale. If you like Deltarune, play Undertale.
Entendu.
Very well. Be careful out there.
Merci.
Don't worry, we will. Do you agree with Zeno since it's mostly used as a mixture of fear and embarrassment?
Ça va le faire.
Incredible. It's set up almost exactly like the Tyrannus. We should be able to make do with this.
Super.
It looks like it's ready to go.
Ouais.
Alright everyone, after the Alright everyone, after the Tyrannus. Let's go.
Les échafaudages autour du Tarascus s'effondrèrent avec vacarme, avant d'être réduits en miettes par les
Scaffolding
griffes d'acier
pending
de
the
la
great
machine.
beast collapsed, shattering as its steel treads clambered over their remains.
Le Tarascus et les
Piloted by
enfants
the children,
s'élancèrent
the
alors à
Tarascus
travers la
plowed through
mer
the
de
sea of
flammes,
fire and
à la
rubble after the
poursuite du
Tyrannus.
Taranis.
Wow, they just fucking repaired everything too. Thinking it has the same sick stomach feeling that leaves you more drained. The present time. I know the Tarascus isn't running at full capacity yet, but we'll never catch up to the Tyrannus if we don't get a move on now. Just hope everyone will be alright. My name is not Shane. Or my name is not Shane, kid. Bane. That's the town with no name for the Amiga CD32. If you don't know what the Amiga CD32 is, it was a console that ran the same hardware as the Commodore Amiga computers. The idea for it was to be a console version of the Amiga computer to compete with other consoles. The problem is, every single game available for it was also on the Amiga. So, if you were interested in the Amiga, why the fuck would you buy the console when you can just play the PC versions, which are usually better? One of the games on it is an otherwise unremarkable game called The Town with No Name, which is a hilarious game because it's just so bad and so strange. If you really want to see what's so funny about the game, look up the video. I think it's titled "Pour Me a or How About a Drink, Bartender?" How about a drink, bartender? Bartender squints at him, slides a glass down the table, and if you miss clicking on the cup, it just slides right off, and the main character doesn't do anything, and it shatters. Staring at the bartender, not ever breaking eye contact. It's a QTE. Yeah, the whole game is just QTEs. Also shoots a kid. Yep. The game is not good. I don't even think it has a Commodore Amiga version. But it is one of the funniest games that I've ever seen because of how bad it is. Yeah.
Shoot it down.
That's the yawn.
Just play.
Fuck you.
Savoir-faire. Shoot it down.
Why are they green?
Les autres dans le trou.
It's weird playing a Fuga game from the beginning after getting all the cool shit from the beginning. At the end. I would like Sheena. So let's have some way of healing. Oh, full health now. They look like they've been taken over by something magical. They do.
Ouais.
Now I wonder if the whole game is going to be chasing the Tyrannus or not. We're going to have a brand new group of kids. I know we're getting vanilla.
Ouais.
That's new. Like how the hole just disappears. I suppose I could have just done that.
ジベ手それ
Wow. Excuse me.
That's more fair
あれ。
Je vais essayer C'est pas ça va faire mal
My magic very much does exist in
Fuga
the Little
quoi?
to the Wrong series.
Ouais.
That's a cute pin. I like that.
Super En avant J'ai trouvé ça
Pig! That's another yawn.
Marotte
The Terrascus looks just like the Tyrannus, don't you think, Malt?
C'est vrai.
I guess that's why driving it is like slipping back into a warm glove. Surprised it still works after we destroyed it a year ago. We better run a check and see which parts are fully operational. So we can upgrade the tank. Yeah.
Hey.
Heck, go explore the Terrascus a bit for us.
Oh
Me? I mean, sure, yeah, I can do that. Select hack from the character switch screen.
That's more fair
Control hack.
Tu sais
Since we have a rod, we might use for scrap fishing as well. Peculiar, don't you think? Right, need an instrument of war with room for a fishing spot. Workshop looks basically the same as the one on the Tyrannus. The right materials, I bet we could fix this baby right up.
Fantastique
Kitchen looks good and ready to go too. We need some cooking done. You know which girl's the one?
Oh
I'm gonna cook up something awful, maybe.
Dis donc
Hey, I can tell you're thinking something mean, you know. Yep. So what's the verdict on the Terrascus?
Oh
Seems so much like the Tyrannus, it's almost scary. I'm not scared of nothing, though, just so you know. I bet. I'm all from the character switch string. Well, why do I have to pick Malt? I mean, I want to be Malt, but why do I have to pick him? Oh, I kind of missed that part from the... Oh, okay.
Allez, on y va.
Actually, it's gonna do some amount of damage. Approaching target objective Tyrannus, now entering combat range.
Le Taranis était enfin
Finally,
à
the
portée
children
de
had
vue.
the Tyrannus within their sights.
L'attention s'emparait
The
des
air was thick
enfants
with
tandis
tension
qu'ils
as
se
they approached
rapprochaient
the
du
rogue
char.
vehicle.
Hey.
What should we do? We just keep chasing. If we just keep chasing them, this will never end.
Ouais.
But now let's just worry about closing the distance. Tyrannus is rotating and assuming an offensive position against us.
Comment?
It's doing what now?
Eh.
Maybe they don't know that it's us in here. We don't even know if Hana and the others are controlling it at this point.
Oui
Yeah, maybe they're just trapped in the Tyrannus.
C'est vrai
That must be it. There's no way Hana and the others would ever do anything like this.
Merde.
Then who the hell is controlling the damn thing? Incoming fire from the Tyrannus detected. Now activating defensive shields.
Et merde.
No way. Are they really firing on us? Ugh, what should we do? Incoming transmission from the Tyrannus. Displaying feed via the monitors.
Quoi?
What? It's Hana and the others.
Dis
I sense something wrong with them. Like they're not themselves. Hold on. Did May just disappear? The Tyrannus seems to have gauged its teleport functionality.
Huh?
The heck does that mean? It's a function that transfers any onboard personnel to another location instantaneously. I didn't realize that Tyrannus could do anything we didn't already know about. Look, it's May. Where is she? Could that be the Soul Cannon Chamber?
May!
May! No, what should we do? The Tyrannus is drawn closer and is readying to fire on us. Oh, God. Thought we could solve the Tyrannus by attacking it, but I didn't realize May would be in the Soul Cannon Chamber. If we engage it in combat, it might fire the Soul Cannon. We can't fight against it. Soul Cannon standby. Loading energy into Soul Cannon Chamber. Proceeding with Soul Cannon firing sequence. Auto-targeting mode on. No! Is it really going to fire the Soul Cannon? Initiating Soul Cannon countdown. What should we do? It's going to fire. 3. We can't just attack it. Everyone's in there. It's no use. We just can't attack. Everybody on the defense.
Sabarfe!
2.
Impossible.
Don't want anyone to get hurt, but if we don't fire on them, May's going to. One. If we attack them, we risk injuring Hana and the others. Damn it, what should we do?
Not a chance!
We can't stop the Soul Cannon. Leading the accumulation of extreme levels of energy. Deploying the Managarm to intercept.
Comment?
Managarm? What's that? Is it that giant cannon on the side of the Tyrannus? Don't fire. All our friends are still aboard the Tyrannus. Both the Tyrannus and personnel aboard will suffer extensive damage if I do not launch a preemptive attack. The order to stand down is denied. Walt, I think he's really gonna fire on them.
Not a
Is
chance.
this our only option left to protect everyone? Do we really have to resort to this?
Wait.
Managram is Tyrannus' devastating ultimate weapon. It can only be used once every battle. The child you select will be temporarily knocked out due to a small amount of their energy being used. Oh, they'll only be knocked out. Warning. Damage output from Managarm. Managarm will not be enough to halt the enemy's attack. Imminent attack incoming. 2 seconds to Soul Cannon impact. This can't be happening. Wait. Where am I? Jesus fucking Christ, listen man. What the fuck? Am I dead? Hey. That's right. What happened to everyone? Not here, as a matter of course. Surely you don't wish for them to meet their end thusly.
Huh?
Who are you? I'm amazed that someone like you could enter this place. You seem to have abilities not unlike those of Jean. That would have been funny.
Huh?
You know Jean? Tell me who you are.
Wir.
It would appear you have reached an untimely end. Most undesired fate, indeed. To alter your fate, you will need to make another choice. Walt has been endowed with a mysterious ability that will allow him to rewind time and alter the outcome of battle. To use this ability, select Retry from before the last intermission from the menu.
Cool?
What the heck is going on? Excuse me. Is this real, or am I dreaming? Consider this a dream if you must. I'd rather refrain from explaining the finer details. Now then, go forth in triumph. Otherwise, this will become your reality. Also, he's got the Ghost Trick power. Yep, I still need to play Ghost Trick. I need to get that. I'm so glad it came to Switch, but I need to fucking get that. Time has turned back for the children. You are now just before the last intermission you played. Now let's retry this intermission. Instead of using the energy of a child, a fake life source can be used as the energy source in the Managarm. Can be selected from the Managarm in battle menu. We're not going to fire that.
Acquisition de la cible. Nous serons bientôt sur la Taranis.
Sorry, who said that, Ghost Trick? What? What? What are you talking about? Target objective terrain is acquired. I said ball? I don't remember saying ball's name. I don't remember mentioning ball at all. What are you talking about? I'm very confused. I don't remember mentioning ball. Target objective Tyrannus acquired. Now entering enemy radar range. I'm gonna be honest, hon. I don't know what I said. No, I said, he's got the Ghost Trick power. I didn't say ball. I said, I think. Did I? I have no idea.
Huh?
Huh?
Qu'est-ce qu'il y a?
It's a big deal, zoning out like that, Malt. Can you blame him? We're all pretty worn out. Beans? Yeah, beans. It's like you're going to jail. I'm not. Well, maybe for the dream, for the Skyrim husband dream, but who knows. They'll never take me alive. Yeah, not me. I'm not tired one bit. Oh, really? Then why were you dozing off a second ago? Hey, come on, Tattletale. You're all alive? Should we not be? And I know you're tired, but pull it together. We've almost caught up to the Tyrannus.
Huh?
Tyrannus. Father Tyrannus and lost.
May.
He was fired from the Soul Cannon. I don't remember much else, but I won't let any of it happen again.
On va les sauver.
We have to save me and the others this time. Let's prepare as best as we can. None of the other children, save for Malt, will be aware that they have gone back in time. Experience gained in the battle before the time slip will also be lost. However, raising the children's affinity and upgrading their Tarascus during the intermission phase will offer greater chances to claim victory in battle and avoid meeting a tragic end. Malt, if there's something on your mind, I'm all ears.
Merci.
I appreciate it, Kyle. Increase the affinity between two children by talking to them. Use Malt to talk to Kyle.
Yo.
I don't even want to think about the terrain that's going crazy. Let's just catch the thing. Malt and Kyle's affinity has increased to level 2. Children's support effects in battle will increase along with their affinity. This icon will appear every time their affinity level reaches a certain point. This is your chance to trigger a link event. Talk to Kyle with the character whose icon is displayed. Malt. All we can do for now is stand and fight, Kyle.
Qu'est-ce qu'il y a?
Well now, where's this coming from? I'm here, aren't I?
Ouais.
The army poured over this tank, but no one could get it up and running. For some reason, we're the only ones who can. That much I know.
Quoi?
So let's think about you getting at here. I'm worried that maybe we're too accustomed to all this fighting.
Ouais.
I mean, we did fight in a war and all.
Mais non.
Not worried that we got good at it. I'm worried that we'll almost stop questioning it. The events have to be triggered now instead of being automatic. Yeah. I mean... It might just be for this. That's another yawn. Don't know about that. Maybe you're just... Maybe you're just stressed out. Yeah, maybe you're right.
Malt.
Malt. Link events occur when children above affinity level 2 talk to each other. When a link event is triggered, the affinity between children will increase and their link attacks become available in battle. It doesn't seem like any enemies are around, so let's check out the Tarascus a little more. Talking to children using this yada 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 yada.
Ouais. Ouais.
Oh, I didn't mean to skip that.
Je m'en occupe. Et voilà.
Mashed potatoes, steak tartare, carrot salad, apple strudel.
C'est prêt.
That's cute.
Tranquille. Ouais.
Unknown trinket.
Et voilà.
City of Pharaoh might have gone up in the Sea of Flames, but I hope its people survived.
Ouais.
We just need to settle down. That's what Hana would say. They did as fuck.
Ça va?
Hard to relax while riding around on the bad guy's tank. Alright, so Kyle. Let him talk to everyone.
Comment tu vas?
I hope I was mistaken, but I sense hatred welling in the Tyrannus. Right. No, I'm gonna have you do this.
Ding!
Do you have a need? Do you have need of me? I guess I'm not here.
Merveilleux!
It's nice to feel of use to others. I want to be your strength, too.
Yo.
What's this past year been like for you, Sheena? After losing my father in the war, my mother was a bit overwhelmed, so I began lending her a hand. Sorry for
Boom.
bringing it up.
Ne t'en fais
No,
pas.
think nothing of it. You lost your home in Parisia, too, didn't you? Such an unfortunate event. Yeah, I hope to go back someday, but it's not much more than a pile of rubble now.
Ah bon?
The new interim capital of Pharaoh hardly holds a candle to Parisia, does it?
Ouais.
Yeah. This part is losing all those books and works of art, though.
Oui.
As a fan of the arts myself, I always wanted to visit the libraries and museums of Parisia one day. Try to regain what's been lost, isn't it? Some things we may never see back. Get back.
Ouais.
Wish I could disagree. I know.
C'est pas
Twins.
Tout va bien?
You think the city of Pharaoh is alright? You're planning another prank, aren't you? Of course I am. It's been a whole year. Gotta show everyone how much better the grown-up version of me can do pranks. You really say you've grown up if all you do is play pranks, like always? I don't say why not. Who's growing up had to mean giving up on fun tricks? Feels like almost everyone probably thinks that. You show people how you've grown in other ways. Like how? I don't know. I don't really know how I'm different now. I can tell you how you're different, though.
Huh?
Me?
No.
Nah, forget it. What's with you?
집에.
Swap to Sheena. Where the hell is Malt? Oh, there he is.
Salut.
We have to follow Tyrannus if we ever want to know what happened to it. Ligma balls.
Qu'est-ce qu'il y a?
Hope everyone's safe.
Hey, D.
Chance to deepen your bond. Sometimes I feel like nothing we do is by our own free will. Just leave it in your heart. Yeah, that's how we've always done things, huh?
Salut.
Did your mother teach you how to use spells?
C'est vrai.
She did. Our family has long been adept at spells. I was able to control the no-no without much training. This no-no thing's where spells get their power, right? People have to train to use it. You might better understand it as learning to converse with the no-no. Since my mother and I learned to communicate it without much prior training. Are there lots of people who can use spells? Never saw anyone who could around Petite Mona. There are reasons that may be so. In regions without many spell wielders, some despise their very presence. That's awful. I understand why they might feel certain ways about people who can do things they can't, though. But yes, because of this, many of us live in hiding, finding communities of those like ourselves. It just occurred to me. Sheena has a very similar hair color and fur color to someone from Slaughter Robo. I wonder if she is an ancestor of them. I can say the character's name because you meet her for her. Wait. Them. I'm gonna say them. You meet them very early. Their name is L. E-L-H. I never knew. I think they can use a no-no. Okay, so there's some gaps here. And they're in the same spots characters were in before. So, that's May. That's Hana. That's Socks. That's Born, or maybe that's Socks. One of these is Brits. I don't think Wappa and Jin are coming back. One of them is Vanilla, which means there's another character that we haven't seen yet. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 kids again. It's wrong to call them orphans, because they're not all orphans.
En avant! Way!
Chlorpo. Yeah, that's the extra child. It's Chlorpo. Approaching target objective Tyrannus, now entering combat range.
Le Taranis était
Finally,
enfin
the
à
children
portée
had
de
the
vue.
Tyrannus within their sights.
L'attention s'emparait
The air
des
was thick
enfants
with
tandis
tension
qu'ils
as
se
they approached
rapprochaient
the
du
rogue
char.
vehicle.
Hey,
What should we do? If we just keep chasing them, this will never end.
way.
We mustn't allow the Tyrannus to fire the soul cannon. What? What the hell are you saying? The Tyrannus is rotating and assuming an offensive position against us.
Cool.
Are you trying to tell me Hana and the others are going to attack us? Why would they try to hurt us? I think. I'm pretty sure Hana and the others are being controlled somehow.
Huh?
Controlled? What do you mean?
Seven.
You're right. It must be some sort of spell. None of them would ever do anything like this otherwise. Okay, then who cast the spell? Incoming fire from the Tyrannus detected. Now activating defensive shields.
Immerde!
No way, are they really firing on us? Incoming transmission from the Tyrannus, displaying feed via the monitors. Ugh. I've seen all this before. It's Hana and the others. But I sense something wrong with them. They really do seem to be under someone's control. No, I can't let this happen to May.
Huh?
Huh? What's gonna happen to May? Whoa! Did May just disappear? The Tyrannus seems to have engaged its teleport functionality.
May!
May!
Huh?
Look, it's May. Where is she? Could that be?
Quoi?
The Soul Cannon Chamber? They can't. I won't let them fire. Soul Cannon standby. Loading energy in the Soul Cannon chamber. Proceeding the Soul Cannon firing sequence. Auto-targeting mode on. Initiating Soul Cannon countdown.
Je vais le faire!
By turning back time, the children are forced to fight the Tyrannus once more. Hesitating, the Tyrannus will use the Soul Cannon, which will lead to an unfortunate end. Now let's damage the Tyrannus to try and rescue the children while it's disabled.
Oh.
I can feel May from the chamber. We have to get her out.
May!
May. Damn it, isn't there something we can do to snap her out of it? She seems to be under the control of powerful hypnotic waves. And wouldn't damaging it from the outside bring her to her senses for a while?
Ouais.
Alright then, let's focus our attack and bring May back to us. In order to emerge victorious against the Tyrannus, you will need to utilize all the abilities of the Tarascus and the children. Battle tip 1, aim for May's chamber. Reducing the chamber HP up to the mark will give you a chance to temporarily return May to her senses. Battle tip 2, use link attacks. You can use link attacks by setting characters with high affinity at the same gun turret. Link attacks can be used when the link attack gauge of a pair with high affinity at the same gun turret reaches max. Malt and Kyle have a high affinity, so let's use the formation screen to place them at the same gun turret. Even if you switch to another child along the way, the accumulated gauge will stay the same. Battle tip 3, use the mana gun. Or mana garm. The mana garm is a powerful weapon that can only be used once every battle. However, it uses a small amount of a child's life, so the selected child will be temporarily knocked out. You will not obtain any experience points in the results, so don't use it often. Children who are knocked out can recover from the dormitory during intermission. Okay, so the mana garm doesn't kill people in this game. I'm gonna hold off on using that.
C'est pas poké.
C'est parti. Je suis prête. C'est terminé.
Controller seems to be desyncing.
Allez.
Now I'm going to use this.
C'est pas poké.
An awakening chance comes up when the HP is reduced up to the mark on the HP gauge. Awakening chance can break through the mind control on the other children with the power of words, giving you an edge in battle. Watch what happens when I cast a spell I don't know. But the endings did say a child can die, and did say it still uses their life force, but just not all of it. True.
May.
May, it's me, your brother Malt. She won't listen to me. I wonder if there's something I can say to snap her out of it. Lamal. Okay, this is a tough one. Do I wake her up by telling her Grandma and Grandpa are waiting for us, or do I pretend that I don't care about her? I'm gonna go with the nice one. Malt?
C'est bien.
That's right, May, it's me. May temporarily came back to her senses, immobilizing the Tyrannus. Choose the best option based on the nature of your opponent for a successful awakening.
C'est parti.
I meant to drop
Je
the
suis prête.
thing.
Ok, je suis prête.
There you go.
Allez.
Auto repair, full HP recovery.
Je vais essayer. Laisse-moi faire.
May.
May, stop. You're going to hurt yourself. No good. She's not responding. Isn't there something I can say to break the spell? I'll save you no matter what, May. Alt?
C'est bien.
That's right, May. It's me.
J'y vais. Laisse-moi faire.
Oh, that's irritating.
Ouais. Ouais, oh yeah.
Ok, je suis prête. Ok, c'est bien.
Ouais.
Alright, it stopped firing. Let's close the gap while we can.
Oh,
What the?
Au moment où le Tarascus s'approcha du Taranis silencieux, ce dernier s'enveloppa de lumière.
Just as the Tarascus drew closer, the silent Tyrannus became wreathed in a bright light. Is the Tyrannus glowing? The damaged guns and hull of the tank are rapidly repairing themselves. There's some unknown force.
La lumière du Taranis commençait à également envelopper le Tarascus.
The light that
Les
enveloped the
machines
Tyrannus
scintillaient
spread
comme si
to
elles
the
étaient entrées en
Tarascus, and
résonance.
both tanks were illuminated in unison. Coming into contact with the self-repair field gave the Tarascus some of the Tyrannus' functionality. Limited teleportation access to the Soul Cannon chamber has been granted.
Huh?
Wait, May's in the Soul Cannon chamber. Does that mean we can bring her back here? I see how this game is going to be. As long as we maintain close proximity to the Tyrannus, it should be possible. The Tyrannus has activated the Soul Cannon chamber. Hold on. Are they really going to fire the Soul Cannon at us? We're out of time. We need to teleport May over here. Understood. Now accessing teleport functionality.
Alors que les deux
The
chars
light
brûlaient
wreathing
de
the
plus en
Tyrannus
plus,
and Tarascus
la
blazed
lumière
ferociously
des canons
bright.
des âmes disparut dans un éclat.
The glow of the Soul Cannon flared up before fading away.
Au même
At
moment,
the same
à
time,
l'intérieur du
photons
Tarascus,
began gathering
les
light inside
particules
the
de lumière se
Tarascus.
rassemblaient pour
They
former
teamed
un
together to
amas
form a
lumineux
mass of
de la
light the
taille
size
d'un
of a
enfant.
child. There's only one thing worse than a photon. Boom. A child. No.
L'amas de lumière changeait progressivement de forme, jusqu'à
The
dessiner une
light shifted
silhouette
and changed
distincte,
shape,
à la
gradually becoming a
surprise de
clearer
tous.
image. The children called out in disbelief as that image became more and more familiar.
Quoi?
What? Look! It's...
May!
May? May, is that you?
Sérieux?
I can't believe something like this is possible. As long as May is back safely with us, I'll gladly believe it.
Ouais.
Yeah, can't argue with
May!
that. May! May! May, I can't believe it.
Ouais.
Look, she moved a bit. Thank goodness. She doesn't look hurt, but let's get her somewhere she can rest properly.
Alors que le cœur des enfants balançait entre joie et confusion, le
While the
Taranis
children
se
celebrated
retourna
the surprising
lentement
return of
pour se
May,
remettre en
the
marche.
Tyrannus slowly rotated, turning away from the Tarascus. Look, what's the Tyrannus doing? Hold it right there, you're not getting away. Mass energy consumption during teleportation has left our systems overheated. Movement will be impossible until energy is replenished. Looks like we're stuck.
Merde!
Damn it. Fine then. We'll catch back up to them before long. Right.
Nous avons réussi
We have
à
saved an
secourir leur
ally from the
démontre.
brink of death.
C'était la seule
Immobile
pensée
for the
positive
time
à
being,
laquelle
the
les enfants
children
pouvaient
rejoiced in their
s'accrocher pour
victory.
l'instant. Au même moment,
We're overheated, we can't move, says the convenient plot. Meanwhile, elsewhere. Inside the Tyrannus.
Huh.
Guess they managed to steal one away from me. Oh well, still got a few bullets left. I have to hurry and get back what belongs to me. I won't let anyone stand in my way. cookie. Port Leo. Really is an archipelago.
En suivant les traces de leur
Following the
cible,
tracks left
les
by the
enfants
Tyrannus,
arrivèrent
the
à un
children
port en
eventually
ruine,
reached a ruined port,
saccagé
left
par les
devastated by an
Taranis.
attack. Urban food, eating leftovers of your teriyaki beef. Ooh. Don't tell me you rode out of here on an airship.
Les ports avaient été mis en place à
Port
travers
serves as a hub
Gasco
for
pour
airships, a new
accueillir
mode
les
of
dirigeables.
transportation that has played an
Nouveau moyen de
essential role
transport
in the
essentiel à la
reconstruction
reconstruction
of Gasco.
du pays.
What a mess. It's like a war zone out here.
Eh.
Hello? Is anyone there? We come in peace and mean you no harm. Oh, sure you're not with that tank that attacked us earlier?
Huh?
We would never attack this port. I suppose I can't exactly say they aren't our friends.
Merde!
I had a feeling the Tyrannus was behind all this. Damn it, we could have stopped them.
Eh.
Would you tell us what happened and where the tank that did this went? We're on its trail and trying to stop it. I was minding my own business when this giant tank, bigger than a whole island, came out of nowhere and rained hellfire on us. I'm still aboard the biggest cargo ship in the port and flew off. Yeah, excuse me. Seriously? Guess this means we won't be following any more tread tracks anytime soon. True. If we're going to continue our pursuit of the Tyrannus, we'll definitely be needing an airship. You all looking for an airship too, then? Sorry, but all the ships in the port are busted up. Trying to fix them as fast as I can, but it'll take some time, like it's not. I see. Well, I'm running these repairs. Would you all mind doing me a favor? Sure. What did you have in mind? I'm a bit worried whether or not there are any. Why am I talking so weird? I'm a bit worried whether or not there are any injured folk out there. Maybe someone got hurt while trying to escape that damn tank. Can't really turn myself away from these repairs to check, though. Do you all mind going and checking on everyone for me?
Je m'en occupe!
Understood. Just leave it to us. That's another yawn. I'm yawning today. I'm going to be right back. I need to wash my face because my beard is itchy again. So, give me a moment. Where is... Okay, so I'm just going to mute this. So, I'll be back in a moment. Okay, I'm back. Here we go. One sec here. Just one moment. Yeah, just checking something. Also, another scammer was messaging me. They're from a server that I am not active in, though, so I am not going to do anything about it other than block and report. Look, LaCroix. Excuse me, by the way. LaCroix Rose Market. Oh, hello. Hello. Oh, well, it's not during war, so, you know. Also, those discs, that's the money from Salata Robo. Oof, I need a lot. Okay, this is better than the bullshit that Fuga 1 had. That was actually kind of irritating. Café La Planque. Oh, I like that art. By the way, for everyone who's in chat, if you ever come across any furry games, let me know. Even if it's not like furry, but just happens to have furry characters. I want to try to expand the kind of games I stream a little bit. So, I have a suggestions channel. So if there's any furry games you want to see me stream, put them in that channel. It can be an old console game. It just keep in mind, I can't afford everything. I will not stream a game. Let me rephrase that. I will not emulate a game on stream if I don't own it. And I will try not to emulate a game on stream if I haven't already played it. Because, I mean, I like to actually own my games, and if I'm going to stream an emulated game that I already own, what's the point of buying it in the first place? So, just, can it be a DS game? Yes, however, I won't stream it unless I own it and have played through it, so it would have to be on a replay. Which means it has to be something I can afford. Yeah, okay, so that is fair. I was already going to stream that, though. I'm just going to stream it after Fuga 2. I don't know when we're getting Fuga 3. I don't know if they're actually going to follow through on the trilogy plan. But my plan was to wait until after Fuga 2 to stream Salata Robo, since Salata Robo was technically the sequel. Also, the table of 3 women and 1 dude really close to the camera, those people are really cute. Or maybe the dude is actually an old woman, I can't tell. I like this art. Permanent engineer, scrap dealer, elderly old gentleman. Like, the series just has good art. So there's this game called Salatirobo. I don't think you've ever heard of it. It's pretty obscure. Oh, shush. Burman engineer. The weaponry of the Burman army seems possessed by wicked spirits that make it attack at random with no regard for the armistice. People around here started calling them Burman Geists. Burman Geists. I see, like ghosts. Scrap dealer. I'll be. You kids are fighting off those moving hunks of junk in that big thing? What a hoot. Got all sorts of wares that'll help in battle. Not entirely sure I should be selling to kids, but these are desperate times. I don't know, it seems pretty bustling here. I'll buy the Great Pack. There's a shrewd choice indeed. Makes me wish you worked for me. Maybe I'll actually make use of it this time. Elderly gentleman. Little birdie tells me you kids are the ones who fought for us back in the war. There are choices which can change parameters called judgment values. The judgment values, resolution, and empathy increase depending on the choices you make. These are indicated on the right side of the choices with a red icon for resolution and a blue icon for empathy. So, I'm gonna go for the empathy. It's a sad world we live in when children like yourselves are thrown into combat. Matt learned a new leader skill. Careful! Hexes an enemy's sight to make its attack fail. Oh, there's more to the combat. Leader skill learned by increasing judgment value. They are support abilities that inspire the crew and make them show more strength than usual through Malt's leadership. Leader skills are randomly activated in battle. For more information on leader skills, press plus and select judgment in the status menu. The judgment values for empathy and resolution may increase with Malt's actions. These values factor into the fate of the children, especially Malt. Press plus to open the menu. This is the judgment menu. The judgment values on the left side increase depending on Malt's choices during their adventures. Whoops. Resolution is a value that ranks Malt's determination. It increases when he shows will to achieve goals. As each value increases, leader skills are added to the list on the right side. Leader skills are buff effects that are randomly activated in battle due to Malt's commanding ability. During the adventure, you will face many situations that will force you to make decisions to increase your judgment values. Aim to obtain leader skills. Let's see. It's pretty bussin' in here. It is pretty bussin' in here. Yeah, well, I haven't actually taken a sip of my water tonight. Been streaming for about 2 hours and I haven't even sipped my water yet. Yeah. Gasco is not the name of a nation, but of a collection of autonomous regions on the continent that have elected to unite under a single system. Decades before the fragmentation of the continent, these regions often clashed and fought amongst themselves. Tired of such friction, the leaders came together to establish new laws. Laws which forbade the use of force and outlawed the possession of weapons of war. No strict penalties were placed on economic and cultural activities, and this new ruling was hailed as a declaration of freedom throughout all of Gasco. One exception was made for the army of Parisia, which went on to act as police force for Gasco as a whole. Docks. Shabby looking man. My house burned down. Got nowhere left to call home. I'm sure we can earn more money. Young boy with such fiery eyes. Thank you. I need to find the strength you seem to possess. Proprietor. So the young fighters to clear out the port for us. As you can see, things are moving along once again. May not be much, but I'd let you to have this, by way of thanks. Oh hey, there's the 500 I just spent. I'm just about done with these repairs. How are things looking around the port? I went through and spoke with everyone. No one seems to have been injured. Well, that's a relief. Thank you kindly. So now we just have to get this massive tank airborne, right? So we need a huge airship. I'll also let you know if I hear anything about the ship hauling that tank to attack us.
Way!
Are you sure? This is a huge help. Thank you. We gotta help each other out in situations like this. We'll help you make up for the lost time on our own way. Let's go on and get that villainous tank for us.
Merci.
You've got it. Thank you again. Oh. Wait a minute. Hold on a sec. Ball. The dead children might not refer to the players. It might refer to the Tyrannus. I don't know about all the children being dead, but it might refer to failing to stop the Tyrannus in each battle. Well, no, okay, that can't be right, because if it fires the Soul Cannon, you instantly die. It can't be that. But the Managarm doesn't kill the children in this. Vanilla's going to do something, because she's this game's Brits. Depart commands out. Yep. Thing is all loaded up, ready to depart. To the adventure, yep. All aboard. Yes. Plus Apso. Captivio. Are we not men? We are Devio. Are we not men? Devio. Girl with the flaxen hair. Hell is flaxen? Oh my god! Lunacid has pronouns! Yeah, isn't it great? You can even use its pronouns. Apparently it has a lot of pronouns. Lunacid is something I'm not going to stream. I did buy it for myself. I also bought it for Bao as a late birthday present, because, you know, I earned a decent amount of money from selling games, so I thought, you know what, I also was depositing some other money that I had. So I thought I'd get Lunacid and also buy it for Bao since he was interested in it. But, I will not be streaming it, unfortunately, because I'm going to be streaming too many RPGs. I don't want to log another one onto that. But I will be talking about it, and I do actually recommend you all get Lunacid. It is a tribute to Kingsfield and Shadow Tower from the maker of Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion. The person who made that also made a really interesting horror game called Basilisk, which is done up as an SNES emulator. And I would highly recommend Lunacid. I have watched 2 different people stream it. It looks really, really good, and I'm really excited to play it at some point. So, y'all should support Akuma Kira, the developer. As far as I know, it's a solo dev. Malt. That's right, May. It's me. Thank goodness. You'll be alright now.
May, jusqu'alors inconsciente,
Mine,
ouvrait enfin les
May
yeux.
finally returned to her senses after being rescued from the Tyrannus.
Les enfants lui
The
demandèrent ce
children
qui
asked
s'était
what
passé à
happened, but all she
l'intérieur du
could remember was
Taranis.
losing consciousness
Mais
upon
elle avait
entering the
perdu
tank they once
connaissance
called
et ne
home.
se souvenait de rien.
Oui,
Maybe you should take it easy for now.
c'est vrai.
That's right. I'll keep watch. So get a few more winks in and blah, blah, blah. A few more winks in and rest easy, May.
Oui.
Okay, I feel okay, but I'll sleep some more.
Hey.
We've fallen pretty far behind. We need to hurry and catch up to the Tyrannus. We got a transmission from a man at the port. He said the Tyrannus was sighted somewhere in this area.
Oh.
I wonder where it's headed.
Trace ton
Confirm sighting the tread tracks. We should be able to use these to pursue the target. Alright, let's follow those tracks. We have to save Hana and the others. May, join the crew. Malt, I just remembered something.
Quoi?
What is it? Well, I know it looked like me and Hana and everyone were awake, but we were all kind of asleep.
Ooh.
What exactly does that mean? Perhaps some form of hypnosis? Quite certain there was a spell that caused similar effects. If that's the case, who's the one casting the spell? There shouldn't have been anyone else in the Tyrannus with them, right? There was a boy in there I didn't know.
Quoi?
What? Are you serious?
Ils furent tous surpris d'entendre
The
que
children
notre
were
enfant
shocked
se
to hear of
trouvait à
this
l'intérieur
mysterious
du
child
Tyrannus.
aboard the Tyrannus. Someone none of them had encountered before.
Comment
The
et
Tyrannus
quand
had supposedly
avaient-ils
been
pu entrer?
sealed shut
Alors
before they
qu'avant leur
arrived to open the
arrivée,
doors.
les portes étaient
Who could have
censées
possibly
être
gotten
solidement
inside,
fermées.
and when would they have had the opportunity? Inside the Tyrannus.
Pendant ce temps, Anna, toujours prisonnière du Taranis, reprenait
Meanwhile,
connaissance.
Hana came back to her senses as a captive within the Tyrannus.
Eh bien...
This must be the inside of the Tyrannus. That's right, we had just come in to survey the interior.
Elle
Looking
regarda autour
around her,
d'elle et
Hana
aperçut
saw
Boron,
Boren, Socks, and
et
Brits
Britz,
lying unconscious
toujours
on the floor.
inconscients.
Wait, where's May? I remember she was with us when we entered.
Huh?
May? You mean that little squirt? I used her in the soul cannon earlier.
Un garçon en
A
camisole
boy in
de
a
force
straitjacket suddenly
apparut
appeared out of
soudainement dans
thin
la
air,
pièce,
hovering over
flottant
Hana.
dans les airs
He peered down at
et
her with a
fixant Anna d'un
wry,
sourire
fearless
malsain.
smirk. Who are you? Wait, what did you just say? I'm aware that you can't hear me given those big ears you've got. I said I used her as a shell in the soul cannon. Boom. Well, tried to at least. Things didn't go exactly as planned.
Oh no!
How cruel! How could you? Am I? Cranky, aren't we? Guess that's to be expected from a beast fresh out of hibernation. What are you?
Le garçon
Boy,
attaché
a bound boy
rétorqua
narrowed
avec
his
un
eyes in
regard
a cold
glacial.
glare as he responded. You have some nerve to ask me what I am. You're the walking, talking beasts. What are you? I'm Jill. I'm fairly certain to come from a different world than all of you. Oh, is it another one of these assholes? What the hell is that icon?
Allez, on y va.
Alors que les enfants
As the
continuaient leur
Tarascus
poursuite du
trudged
Taranis,
as the Tarascus trudged on in hot pursuit of the Tyrannus, the children were in for a surprise of their own.
J'ai un peu faim.
Say, I'm quite famished. Isn't there anything to eat in here?
une passagère
Suddenly, from out of
inattendue
nowhere,
apparut
an
parmi
unexpected
eux,
stowaway
comme si de
appeared
rien
before the
n'était.
children. Vanilla? Wait, did my voice just crack? Shit. God damn it, it happened again. I guess it's fitting. I didn't mean to crack my voice. I am 29. My voice should not be cracking. Why, Al, when did you get here? I came aboard the same time the rest of you did. Pretty obvious, isn't it? Can't be here, Vanilla. It's too dangerous. We're not playing around and having fun here. Don't you realize that? I know that, but did you really expect me to sit back in Pharaoh and do nothing? I must avenge my father.
Ces mots
And
n'étaient
those
pas
words
le
are
fruit d'un
punctuated with
instinct
a fierce
primaire de
drive and
vengeance,
determination.
mais étaient bien empreints de... Sachant qu'il était trop tard pour
The
la
children
faire
could not just
descendre du
abandon
char,
her to the
les
wild, so
enfants
they
se
agreed to let her
résignaient
join
à
them and work
l'accepter à
together for the
bord.
time being. Fine, so be it. But we're in serious danger out here, so don't go making any more bold choices on your own.
Ouais.
I'll give you a quick tour of the Tarascus since I'm the oldest. Don't treat me like a child. I can at least figure it that much out on my own. Okay then. Vanilla joined the crew. With the tank's functions restored, lifts in one section are now available. New facilities will be available on different floors, so check it out. With Steve
Oui?
Rule. Now what might this here be? That's our old notebook. Thought it might remind everyone of the old days.
Eh bien,
We all shared a notebook?
oui.
We all wrote down stuff we wanted to do and shared it with everyone. Hey, you know what? Now that we have someone new here with us, we should all start another notebook together.
Excellent.
That does sound like fun. I would be more than happy to join in. This is where each child's wishes are displayed. Let's try granting Manila's wish. Oh hey, there's a marker on top. Then someone in the garden, have some guy talk, hungry, scrap fishing, hungry, sleep. She's doing her best, but she looks tired. We should let her get some rest. Manila wants to sleep. First, let's go to the dormitory. Children who rest well will gain experience and heal injuries. Your children who rest on. Alright, so it actually tells you if someone will benefit from it. My hiding space has been so cramped. I am relieved to be out. Vanilla feels great now because her wish was granted. Children who are feeling great are more energetic in battle and have a greater chance of success. Try to keep this great feeling by granting the children's wishes as much as you can. You are able to open the notebook at any time during the intermission. Jukebox is now available in the dormitory. Commemorative photo can be viewed in the dormitory. Control room is now unlocked. The garden is now unlocked. The animal shed is now unlocked. The dormitory is now unlocked. Yeah, we've been now. The lift can be taken to the farm, garden, and animal shed. Your new allies greatly impact how the story unfolds. The bonds they forge with the other children will be necessary to arrive at the true ending. Allow multiple children to bond with Vanilla. Well, they tell you really early. The peace we have regained back then was quick to shatter. Yeah, let me get that up.
Enclement?
Yep.
Jibe. Est-ce que ça ira?
Ouais.
Oh wow, they changed how the success rate is handled. Holy shit. I'm just gonna
Chemin de
upgrade all
queue.
these.
Et voilà. Ouais.
Je vais t'aider. Laisse-moi t'aider.
Ouais. Ouais.
Oh, interesting. So rather than something being successful or not, it's whether it's highly successful. Okay. Link event. It's automatically getting that with me. Nice. Nah.
May.
May, what's the matter? Are you hurt? Did something happen? Downstairs, it was so dark and so scary. Downstairs, where? I went to play with the Cluckin', but I got lost and ended up at the...
Ah bon.
I want you to stay. I want you to stay away from that room for me, okay?
Pardon.
I'm sorry.
Non.
No, don't be. You didn't do anything wrong. Okay. time she got put in the soul cannon chamber must still haunt her. Shoot. Hey, can I sleep with you today?
Ouais.
Of course, anytime you need. Yay. Oh, interesting.
C'est bien, c'est bien. Et voilà.
I can make this carrot salad.
C'est prêt. Et voilà.
Thank you, Zeno. Good job, you fulfilled enough wishes to get a reward. You can get it again starting in the next intermission, so try to fulfill as many wishes as possible.
Vive.
I never ever talked to Malt. He's in the, let's see his pigtails. He's here.
Salut.
Can't believe we'll let the Tyrannus get away. We need to save Hana and the others.
Ça va?
What are these geists? They're terrifying.
Eh.
Chance to deepen your bond. I believe how peaceful it was after the war. Let's win that peace back. Yeah, no time to reminisce, is there? Oh, Vanilla's a crit person. Oh dear. It's there.
Huh?
What? Do I have something on my face? Is my hair a mess?
No.
No, your face is quite clean. Your hair is only mildly disheveled.
Désolé.
It's hard to manage sometimes. It just sticks up on its own.
No.
Are you truly the hero of the war people speak of? I find myself somewhat in disbelief now that I have met you myself. I never call myself a hero, but I did fight in the war. That much is true. Sorry if I don't live up to what you imagine I'd be like, but what exactly were you expecting?
Eh bien.
I simply thought.
Oui.
I thought despite your age you would be a strong leader with the wisdom and valor of becoming a war hero. Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't go that far. Oh, nor do I any longer. You proved to be an exceedingly normal boy. Can't deny that, I guess. I only made it through the war because everyone worked their paws to the bone. And have to be the good luck. That's truly all. I imagine there's more to it, and what that entails, I wish to find out. Alright. Hana and the others are okay. Oh, she's out of me. Alright, we continue. So what is this
Allez,
icon?
on y va. Y'a quelqu'un?
Meet up? We're in a bad spot. One of our transports just bit the dust and we're in a hurry to get it back. Shoot, a bunch of our equipment is kaput too. This can't be good. I'll repair the truck. Lucy's still alive. I'll help repair the truck. You're a lifesaver. Can't offer much with surplus goods, but take this as thanks.
Oui, allons-y. Tout le monde est prêt? Laisse-moi t'aider.
I am now well rested and eager to begin. Do allow me to join you in battle. Right, sure. Just don't overdo it, okay?
Hannibal!
Come now, let us begin.
Je suis prête.
The mood of characters who are feeling great gradually increases in battle and will eventually reach its max, activating hero mode. You can see when the children's mood increases by the icon's color and number of stars. Increase in mood, condition 1. Hit the enemy or get hit by the enemy. Increase in mood, condition 2. The lower the tank's HP, the greater the increase. Let's raise Vanilla's mood all the way.
Je ne vais pas me retenir.
Act right away after taking damage. Alright, excuse me. Hero mode lasts for 5 turns, so be sure to take advantage of it before it wears off. Excuse me. Hero mode effects are different for each child, so please check their status in the main menu. I like how I can just fire the mana garm at any point. Right, I am going to... Why are you in reserve? Alright. I'm gonna swap you. Okay, yeah. So I can try to raise affinity with you.
Yippee! À moi jouer. Yep.
Je vais le faire. Dans ta torche.
Non! Je suis prête. Disparaissez! J'y vais! Yeah! J'y vais. Laisse-moi faire. Je veux la voir.
Oh.
Je m'en occupe. Va-t'en.
Introducing new character features! Yay! Vanilla uses a cannon with high critical rate, great for facing against single strong enemies.
Double dur à l'Estebanien.
Got a high crit rate cannon. Jesus Christ, that's nuts. Sharp bolt. Attack on an enemy that ignores its armor. The higher the armor, the stronger the attack. God damn. The children's great feeling will continue until the next intermission. You can enter hero mode multiple times for raising the mood in battle, so try to aim for that.
On y va! Super! Here's a lead!
Introducing new character features. May uses a fast speed machine gun that makes her turns faster. Using Swift Shot increases her speed even more. Oh, fuck all of you. Pack attacks, where multiple enemies attack at the same time, are dangerous and inflict great damage. The enemies attacking in a pack are marked in red. The more enemies participate in the attack, the higher the damage will be. Weaken the attack or the pack attack by delaying the enemies with status ailments or attacking their weaknesses.
J'y vais!
Ça va le faire. Bouffe ça.
À moi de vais! Cours, cours, cours! C'est porté! Ta 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 ta!
You're dead.
J'y vais!
You're dead.
Je vais le faire. Crève.
Dead.
Bien joué! Génial!
That's another yawn.
What?
I'm relieved you were able to rescue your sister from the Tyrannus.
Where?
Me too. But 4 of our friends are still trapped in there, so we can't celebrate victory just yet.
We?
We can save them, can't we? Of course, I want to see everyone smiling soon. Alright, so that means Vanilla is not assuming that the kids are the bad guys. Not how I would write it, personally, but... Yeah. We're going the normal route. We're good. We're golden. Oh. Well, those tanks are unmanned this time, so we're not just murdering people.
Me! You wanna kill?
I'm gonna try to build up some affinity with these two.
Je vais l'épée. Allez.
Je suis prête. Allez. Ok, je suis prête.
Ça va le faire. Crève.
Alright.
Laisse-moi faire.
Fuck you.
Je tire. Ah, tanker. Oui, allons-y. Youpi. Ça va le faire.
Allez.
Yeah.
Play you.
Ok, je suis prêt. Je te tiens.
Load that. And a
Laisse-moi
big
faire.
Kakunama fuck you to you.
Laisse-moi faire.
Lower that again.
Je te tiens. J'y vais.
Fuck you. Uh-oh.
J'y vais.
Fuck you for good measure.
C'est parti. Allez, bon. Je suis prêt. Disconnecté. Ce n'était pas grand-chose. Youpi! Merveilleux.
Okay.
Oui, allons-y.
C'est quoi ça?
Oh, good. I need those.
Nous allons y arriver. Ok, je suis prêt. Allez, monte. J'y
I
vais.
attacked the right one.
Désolé.
No, I don't. Well, it wouldn't have mattered.
J'y vais.
Oh, I did attack the right one. That's good.
Laisse-moi faire. Ça va faire mal.
Oh.
Laissez-moi faire. Je vais essayer.
I'm sure that acid damage will be fine for now.
Laisse-moi faire. Bam, bam. À moi, je vais. Cours, cours, cours. Ok, je suis prêt. Allez, marche.
It's fine. We'll be fine.
Bien, je vais.
I'm sure we'll be fucking fine. I like how it just bounces up and down as it goes. Inside the Tyrannus.
Pendant ce temps,
Meanwhile,
à
in the
l'intérieur du
Tyrannus,
Taranis,
Hana continued to
Anna
question
suppliait
Jill,
le
the
garçon
mysterious
mystérieux
thief,
de les laisser
pressing
partir.
him to set her and the others free.
À l'exception d'Anna,
Despite Hana's raised
tous les
voice, the
enfants
other
étaient
children
endormis,
remained locked in
et
slumber
aucun
and
d'eux
showed
ne
no signs
réagissait
of
au son
wakening
de sa voix.
anytime soon.
S'il te plaît.
What reason do you have to keep us locked up in here? Hurry up and let us out.
Huh.
I'd say I have a pretty good reason. Each one of you is a precious resource. A shell for the soul cannon.
Oh mon Dieu.
You're terrible. You're welcome to try and run away, if you can, that is.
Anna tremblait de frustration.
Anna trembled with mortification.
Anna et les autres enfants n'étaient pas
But
retenus
neither she nor the
physiquement.
other children were
Mais une
physically
force
restrained. Some
mystérieuse semblait
unseen
les
force
priver de
had
leur
robbed them of
mouvement.
their ability to move freely.
Bien.
Looks like you bunch will have to keep me company for just a while longer. This until we reach our destination, Crusade Temple. Of course it's a fucking crusade. Of course it is. Oh.
Alert.
I'm gonna go the normal route.
On a bar.
Oh, we're almost at the end here. God, that was short. I'll probably just end after this chapter, then. I'm gonna try this out.
On fait comme ça. Laisse-moi faire. Ta 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 ta. J'y vais. J'y vais. Cours, cours, cours. C'est bon. Ça va le faire.
Oh boy.
Laissez-moi faire. Attention, je tire. C'est parti. Ah. Je
I'm
vais
gonna heal
essayer.
with you. Oh, I don't have lullaby. You don't steal it.
始まるさ。ジム。
I don't have a solid way of healing. Well, I'm already good, so. Recent shot. Oh, they got spun around. Piercing shot. Yeah. Siphon beam you. Piercing shot you. Uh-oh. Oh!
Ça va bien se passer.
So there's that. I'm decent now, though, so. I'll be fine for now.
C'est parti. Allez, marche. À moi, je le plus dur reste à venir. En avant.
Items. More items.
Pas mort.
Unknown trinket. Intermission. And then we'll get healed, and then the boss, which I'm assuming is going to be the Tyrannus again. Want to upgrade the tank's reactor, upgrade the machine gun, plant some fruit, do some scrap fishing, plant something in the garden, plant something in the garden, want to sleep. Vanilla, you're just a sleepy girl. She is consumed by the EP.
Salute to me.
I will have... Sheena rest.
Resume. Fantastic.
I'll upgrade the reactor.
Laissez-moi faire. Je t'aime.
I'll upgrade the machine gun, just like they wanted.
Vive. Qu'en dites-vous?
Could upgrade more, but I'll wait on that for now. Oh, Sheena's cooking. Don't think I need to play as Hack to do this. No, it's something. Egg, feathers.
Ne me fâchez pas.
So were the critters already in here, or what? Potatoes, apples. That's what I'll do.
Et voilà.
No, I don't need to actually play as them. Cook some food. Oh, I can make steak tartare. Alright. Yeah, let's do that.
Le pipe. Qu'en dites-vous?
Alright, I need to find May. She was in the farm. Talk to you. That voice is really scary, but it's helping us, right? No, link events are automatic, hon. I just noticed. I guess it was just that one time, because that was letting us know about the icon.
Preach.
Tell me, May, what do you think of Malt?
What?
My brother? He's really nice and I love him.
Tu sais?
Grandma and Grandpa said I should stick with him forever because he's my only brother. You didn't have to tell me. I want to stay with him anyway.
Eh bien.
Seems like you two are quite the pair. I'd like to get along better with my own sister, but she was nearly grown by the time I was born, so we never truly played together.
De quoi?
You have a big sister? You're lots bigger than me, but you're still a little sister? Just like me? That's funny.
Vraiment?
Is it? Still be a little sister even when you're my age, you know. I will? Will my brother get even bigger too?
Oui.
I imagine so, yes. Aw, I wanted to be just as big as him someday. Now there's an interesting thought. Oh ho ho. I like Vanilla. Why do I need to be nice to her, exactly? Like, what is going to happen to her? Right, who am I not ranked 2 with? I'm ranked 2 with you. Alright, well I just need to get ranked 2 with her with 6 people. And I'll do
Salut?
Sheena. Why were all the captives hypnotized? Geists are pilotless, I know. Yet I sense something controlling them. It's probably Jill.
Fantastic. Ding.
Chance to deepen your bond. Considering giving Blue-Eyed a new outfit. Match her outfit with yours. Good thinking. Then we might really look as if we are sisters. It's quite surprising to learn that Lieutenant Muscat had a sister like yourself.
C'est vrai?
I can imagine why. My sister and I are far from alike, and over a decade apart in age as well.
Je suis
We need
désolée.
not discuss it further if it's not a topic you enjoy.
Non.
No, not at all. My apologies. I perhaps have a bit of an inferiority complex when it comes to her. I did not mean to respond so brusquely.
Tu sais?
I have a sister too. Back during the war, my whole family was captured and only I escaped. Walt and the others rescued me, but my family suffered much in Burman captivity.
Eh bien.
I see. You find yourself feeling unable to face her now because of this?
No.
No, no. Things returned much to normal once we reunited. In fact, I truly appreciate. She's back to being my lovely older sister.
Ooh.
I envy you then. Vanilla. Vanilla seems in high spirits despite losing her father. Assuming he's actually dead. Alright, and I'll do Kyle. Where are you? You're up there.
Yo.
These airships ain't no joke, hauling cargo heavy as this.
Soul?
These dang geist things give me the creeps. Alright. Just in the maze over there instead of being number 2. Yeah, it sucks. Born. Brits, Hana. So then there's one other new character, unless it's Jin or Wappa coming back. Target objective of Tyrannus acquired. Now entering enemy radar range. We finally caught up to them. I will avenge you, father. Calm down, Vanilla. You're getting a little carried away. I am calm. Just you wait. I'll make them pay. Hey, our friends are in that thing. Hack's right. The whole reason we've been chasing after Tyrannus is to rescue our friends. I don't want to fight anyone anymore, but if it's for them, I'll keep fighting. No, I don't mean... I understand all of that. It's just... They say cooler heads prevail. Maybe you should wait until yours is cooled off.
Les enfants
Vanilla's
réprimandèrent
blood boiled
Vanilla,
with rage as she came
incapable
face
de
to
se
face with their
contenir à
aggressor
l'idée de
that
pouvoir
had
venger
grieved
son
her
père.
father. The children chided her thirst for vengeance.
La jeune fille,
Realizing that she had
réalisant
let
qu'elle
anger
perdait
go
ses
to her
moyens,
head, Vanilla
essaya
calmly
de se
declared her
calmer en
intention and
parlant avec
ability to
conviction.
fight. No, I can fight. I'll fight beside you all. For my father, and for your friends. The Tyrannus is on the move and drawing closer. It will soon be within effective combat range.
Merde!
Looks like the Tyrannus is ready for a fight, too. Anna and the others better be alright in there, damn it. Incoming transmission from the Tyrannus, displaying feed via the monitors. Oh, we're getting Borin next? Borin, he's in the chamber. Looks like someone's on the gun turret, too. Damn it, something's manipulating them again. I don't want to fight if it can be avoided.
Ouais.
Alright, battle stations, everyone. You sure about this, Vanilla?
Laisse-moi faire.
Yeah, I'm not totally used to all this yet, but I'll give it my best shot. Borin is trapped in a chamber, and Sox is in the gun turret. Reduce the chamber HP to 0 to stop the Tyrannus. Alright. Swap you to... No, wait. Leave you as is. Should be good. Attack on all enemies, increase crit rate. I'm gonna hold off on that. Oh, fuck.
Je suis prête. C'est terminé.
Oh boy.
Laissez-moi faire.
Alright, now I'm gonna use this. Working enchants. Borin, don't you recognize me? I have to think of something that will get him to react. We all miss you, Borin.
C'est bien.
That's it, Borin. Keep fighting it. Successful awakening. Soul cannon is temporarily disabled.
Ok, je prêt. Je t'attire.
Don't you dare. God damn it. And that's everyone.
Je vais essayer.
I'm gonna hold on to that. Don't miss.
Oh,
Alright.
c'est parti. Je suis prête. Arrêtez.
Je suis prêt. C'est pas bon.
Bah, you useless Four Eyes. It's time we load you into the Soul Cannon instead of your fat friend. Sox was teleported from his gun turret to the Soul Cannon chamber. Boring is now in Sox's former position, so watch out for changes in the attack patterns.
Je m'en occupe.
Oh, it's a good thing I have these two out. Oh, she's the one with it. Ooh. Let me heal first.
Laisse-moi faire.
Uh-oh.
À moi jouer.
I'm gonna heal again.
Ça va aller.
Ouais. Chile.
Je suis prête. Ça va, c'est moi.
5 more turns.
J'y vais.
Je m'en occupe. Oui, oui, oui.
Laisse-moi faire.
Awakening chance. Listen to me, Socks. Maybe I can get through to him if I mention his interests. Don't you want to check out our new tank? I'm myself again.
C'est bien.
That's it. Uh-oh.
J'y vais. Ça va aller.
Je suis prêt. Fou.
J'y vais. À moi jouer. Laisse-moi faire.
Ouais.
There we go. So who are we getting? Increased energy has been loaded into the Soul Cannon. Use of the Mana Garm is recommended.
Not a
No,
chance.
we can't let them fire the Soul Cannon.
Mart.
Can we do the same thing we did when rescuing May?
Ouais.
I'm willing to bet we can. We need to get close enough to activate teleportation before the Soul Cannon is fired. This course of action is not recommended, but I will initiate teleport preparations. Will this really work?
Ça va.
It has to.
T'en fais pas.
We'll save them for sure.
Allez.
Just hope we make it in time.
Un
Incoming collision detected. All crew brace for impact. Charge!
Alors qu'il s'apprêtait à utiliser le canon
The
des âmes,
Tarascus rammed the
le
Tyrannus with
Taranis fut
unrelenting
percuté
force,
violemment
just as
par
it
le
was,
Tarascus.
excuse me, on the verge of firing the soul cannon. 2 individuals have been identified near the soul cannon chamber. Both can be transferred to the Tarascus via teleportation. Oh, we're getting both Socks and Bourne. Okay.
Cool.
Just 2 of them? What about the rest? Some form of interference is prohibited in teleportation from any other location within the Tyrannus. Further analyzation of teleportation in applicable locations may result in considerable loss of time.
Merde!
Damn it! Wish we could save all of them right this minute, but if we can only save 2 in the moment, let's get them over here. Understood. Setting coordinates, initiating teleportation.
À l'instant où
The moment
commença le
teleportation was
transfert,
initiated, all the
l'énergie
energy
accumulée
gathered
dans
by
le
the
Taranis
Tyrannus
se
fizzled out
dispersa
like a
dans un
broken
éclat.
filament.
Les particules
Particles
d'énergie
of light
dispersées dans
dispersed and
l'air
filtered
se
into the
faisaient absorber
Tarascus.
par le Tarascus. Les
These
particules
particles
absorbées
fused together
convergeaient
within a
petit à
tank,
petit en
forming 2
deux amas
figures
lumineux de
distinctly
tailles
different in
différentes.
size.
Comme avec May, les deux
Y'all
masses
really gotta
lumières
make a
changeaient
point that Bourne's
progressivement de
fat,
forme,
don't you?
jusqu'à dessiner 2 silhouettes humaines.
Just as when May was teleported, the light slowly began to take on familiar shapes.
Ouais!
Bourne! Socks! Thank goodness.
Super.
We did it! What just happened?
Complètement
After the
revenus à leurs
successful
états d'origine,
teleportation, Bourne
les
and
deux
Socks
garçons
collapsed on the
s'écroulèrent au
spot,
sol.
unconscious, but none the
Leur vie ne
worse for
semblait pas
wear.
en danger.
So it's just Brits and Hana now. The light! It turned into people!
Ouh.
Bourne, Socks, are you okay?
Ne t'en fais pas.
Looks like they just passed out. Thank goodness we got them out of there before the soul cannon fired.
Eh!
Hey, the Tyrannus still has plenty of other bullets left to fire at us. We're not out of the woods yet. Well, it has
Alors qu'ils
2.
s'apprêtaient à se réjouir d'avoir
As their
retrouvé
friends
leur
recovered, the
compagnon,
Tyrannus slowly turned
le
and rolled
Taranis
away from the
commença à s'éloigner
Tarascus.
lentement.
Look, the Tyrannus is escaping again. Teleportation has left their energy reserves nearly depleted. A high-speed pursuit is currently impossible. The turrets can still be fired, but entering combat is not advisable. Or advised.
Merde!
Sheesh. Looks like it's getting away again. For now, we can fight it again, just not when we're out of commission like this.
À
At
cet
that very
instant,
moment, an
à
unfamiliar
travers les
voice resounded
haut-parleurs
from
du
the loudspeaker of
Taranis,
the Tyrannus as it
résonna la
slowly
voix
moved
inconnue
away.
d'un jeune garçon.
Ow, my arm. It's in my arm in a weird way, and it hurts. Ow. I'm good. I don't have time to play around with you runts right now. Get in my way again and I'll make you regret it. Don't forget, I've still got a few rounds left for the soul cannon. Who was that? Yeah, I think I've heard that voice before, but I'm not totally sure. Gives me the creeps.
Pendant ce temps,
Oh,
deux vieillards
Christ, it's
observaient
them again.
l'altercation entre les deux chars depuis leur cachette.
Meanwhile, 2 old men watched the fight between the 2 massive tanks from a concealed hiding spot. Are you seeing this, Stolen? Was Hax building that massive tank in secret all along? Ugh. If so, there must be allies to come to aid us. We're saved! I always thought that Hax was just a young upstart. Who would have thought he'd end up making a tank that could repel even that hunk of junk from Gasco? Or that he'd be responsible for our rescue, no less. What a sight for sore eyes. Still, I wonder how long they knew to look for us out here. How they even know we survived after fleeing for our lives. I was hoping you 2 would be dead for good. I can't do this voice for much longer. Who cares about all that? All I care about is that I can't keep the voice straight between them. All I care about is that we're finally getting out of here.
Oui.
You can say that again. Hey, over this away. Hurry up and save us. Hmm? Let's do. Aren't they Burman officers we faced before? Huh? And they're approaching as if they know us. Let's kick their asses.
Ouais.
Yeah, let's figure out what to do later. Ooh, I like this art. So that's everyone we've met so far, including Wappa and Jin, who I don't think are coming back for this. There's Vanilla. That is boring look ingy. Actually, a lot of them look ingy. So I'll go to Cap Divio. Or actually, I'm going to save and quit now since this is 10 minutes from when we would end. Gotta make sure we're stocked up. Wonder what we need. Malt, you don't know what this town's famous for, do you?
Désolé.
Nope, not too familiar with this place myself. Why? Well, I was hoping to get something to surprise Chick. Oh, well, in that case, I wouldn't worry too much. Just get her something you think is nice.
Ouais.
I'm sure she won't be disappointed.
Ah bon.
Think so? I'll go poke around then. Hope I find something super cool. I meant something you think is nice for her and not... Sorry, Chick, you can blame me for this one. Alright. Turn the title. Save temporarily. Yeah, we're just gonna save and quit here. That way I can do the preparations next time instead of wondering what the fuck I was doing. Okay. That's the end of Fuga 2 for tonight. I am going to get some food in my belly and then I'm going to play Mario Kart until I pass out. So, you all have a wonderful evening. I'm going to find us a motherfucking raid target. Who is pinging me in these servers? What is going on here? Okay. So, we're going to raid Kohai. It's already decided. Because I didn't get to raid him yesterday. Because we raided someone new. That is not where I... Whoops. Went to my dashboard again. God damn it. Alright. This is also my last chance to raid Kohai because it isn't streaming on the weekends. I like raiding my friend, you know? And he's playing the Suika game. Brick game. Suika game just broke 3.66 million units sold, by the way, which I think is fucking hilarious. It came out in 2020. But nobody cared about it until VTubers started playing it this year. Alright, so, you all know the drill. If you want to hang out with me after stream, I have a Discord. If you want to keep up with my bullshit and other updates, I have a Twitter and a Blue Sky. And if you ever miss a stream, I have a VOD channel on YouTube. I will be back Saturday with Halo 2 with Ball. And then Sunday, it'll be Parasite Eve. Might be the finale, I'm not sure. And I'll post a new schedule on Monday. I hope you all have a lovely 2 days off thing. That's not what I meant to say, but whatever. I hope you have a lovely Thursday and Friday because I will not be streaming those days, as you all know. I do not stream Thursday and Friday. Our raid message will be Dapper Dragon Raid, because I am the Dapper Dragon, and this is my raid. And you all know the drill by now. You can just use whatever emotes you want, as long as you copy the raid message. That is all I care about. So I will see you all Saturday. You all have a lovely evening, and good night. Look at that raid queued up. Alright. I will see you all Saturday. Good night.